Okay, so I just got done watching The Sign, which is an Idol Factory production on YouTube. And it was good. It was interesting. I do have some critiques, some comments. Like the first, because they break it down in four parts. The first part, which is about 12, 13 minutes, was just a fight scene. It was just a fight scene, babes. Right out the gate, as soon as you push play, the whole thing. And I'm like, I was confused. I was like, is this, training? Is this the real thing? It was real intense. After about 5 minutes, the first 5 minutes, I'm like, okay, this good choreo, good fight choreo, you're doing good. But it kept going and going, and I'm like, okay, now you're dragging it. Now you're just dragging it. Okay, when is it going to end? And it kept going and going and going. I'll say about, like the minute 11, 12. That's when it ended. And then the instructor was like, okay, you guys lost the training simulation because the one dude, his name is Chart, he got mad because the other person on his team, I guess he found out where their person they're supposed to be rescuing was hidden. So he was gonna go. The other person was named Paya or Thaya or Paya, whatever. I probably said his name wrong. Paya was over there making his way to go get the person that they had to rescue for their training, and Chart got mad. Left the other people on the team, told them to stay here and disarm we're gonna call them boxes. And he ran after him. And instead of trying to assist him, he started pow-powing at him. And his team, Paya was like, are you out of your mind right now? What's going on with you? And they started fighting. And so another team member that's still inside the other building has a premonition of Paya getting shish kebabbed. And he was like, the devil is a lie. That's my man. I'm about to make him my man. And ain't no one about to shish kebab my man. So he runs to go save him. And they're still fighting and tussling. So the instructors turn on all the lights. Mind you, they're outside. Turn on all the lights and say, just stop. Enough is enough. You lost. You lost. Like, give it up. So the instructors at the end, they're like telling everyone, after what I saw, everyone is getting punished. So why Chart? He trying to be big bad. I know how I feel about people that trying to be big bad. Trying to be big bad, talking about, well, it's a competition. And, I feel like if it's a competition, someone has to win. And I looked at him, just like the instructor looked at him, like, the only one that needs to be winning is the person you're saving. Are you out of your mind right now? And everyone was looking at him. That instructor made them do 300 push-ups. They was out there doing all kinds of stuff. He just kept going off. And he tried, when they was in the locker room getting washed up for the night, he tried to beat up, what's his name? Thorn, the one that had the premonition, talking about, it's your fault. You were not being a team player. Now you're mad? Like, go take a nap. Go take a nap. Because obviously you didn't have a snack and you didn't take a nap. Because you're acting like a 5-year-old right now. So then they were in the instructor came in like a couple hours later. It's still dark outside. Talking about, I'll give you a minute to get together. So you can go do this was it like 150 hours of training? He first had them sitting out in big pools, whatever, of ice water. And he said, you want to quit? Then ring the bell. I was like, oh my gosh, we're being serious. We're being serious right now. Then had them carrying the logs, swimming out in the water, doing all kinds of stuff. Chart, he had to leave because he fell down a hill and he done broke something. So but hey, did I feel sorry about it? No. You gotta go. You're acting crazy. And then they was like training with like knives and stuff. And then Chart kept looking over at Paya. I'm like, dude, stop. You're acting crazy. You're acting real weird. But they didn't say anything really happened to him. So it makes me feel like he's going to come back and do some weird stuff. And then like after the instructor was like, okay, everyone pass, blah, blah, blah. Then they were doing something. All I know is Paya he done saw some mystical lady who was played by a friend in the water. And he drew her, and then Thorne's brother is also there, who's played his name is Yai. He's like, that's my brother that you drew as a woman, and the name that you wrote for her is my brother's name. So they were trying to figure out if Paya likes Thorne, and they were trying to throw him in the water at the beach, and then they found a mannequin. I'm gonna call it a mannequin in the water that was a mannequin of one of their instructors. So now it's an investigation, and the head instructor is trying to hide evidence. And when they was all asking questions, because now the instructor talking about, okay, we're going to lead an investigation, and we're going to do 300 hours of training, so you can be on the special investigation team. And so when Pai was asking questions about, like what happened to the instructor that we found, blah, blah, blah. And then like the lead instructor was like looking at him side eye, and I'm like, you looking real sus. You looking real sus now. So now they all go to, Paya, Thorne, Thorne's brother, and two of their friends. They go to, the celebrate or whatever. And then now Thorne, he was, he be in permission and stuff or whatever. So he be trying to tell his brother, about what be going on and stuff. So anyway, they celebrating. And then Paya, he on the sidelines where no one can see him smoking a cigarette. And he hearing their conversation about how their two friends are bickering because they're broken up, but they're not broken up because one of them cheated on the other one. And so Thorne was like looking like, oh, you cheating? And then Yai was like, so then the one friend was like, yeah, Thorne's my type, blah, blah, blah. Why aren't you with anyone? And then basically Thorne's brother was like, yeah, he's, so like Thorne's brother was like telling all his business. Yeah, Thorne's brother was telling all his business, saying like he's not with anyone, he's single, and he's a virgin, blah, blah, blah. And then Paya's like in the corner giggling. So when Thorne goes to the bathroom, and he's like, his zipper to his pants is messed up, Paya walks up behind him and tries to zip up his pants. And I'm like, what? So then Paya started flirting with him, and I'm like, what are you doing? What? But I was giggling and kicking my feet, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And then, what else happened? I don't know. It seemed like to me like Paya likes Thorne because he was like flirting with him like the whole episode. And so, I don't know. Because it kind of cut off at the end. Like, it's like on a cliffhanger. So, they said it's supposed to be like the setup for the show was like a Lacorn. Like, how they did it. I don't know because I don't watch Lacorn. So, anyway, to me, it was good. It was just that whole first section was a whole fight scene. And I was like, you, to me, like, you wasted a whole scene, a whole 12, 13 minutes doing choreography. It was good. But I'm like, damn, I wanted more story. But I'm going to definitely watch it again next week. Because they have, like, some kind of, like, I don't know, like, paranormal fantasy stuff going on. Because they're talking about reincarnation and premonitions and stuff. And we still have more characters to come. As you can see, we did not get... I don't even remember their names. But I know they were in... I know they were on Secret Crushing You. And they was the Sky Jowl couple. So, they're supposed to be in there. I know Surprise is supposed to play a detective. And I'm not sure which one is supposed to play. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be a detective or a doctor, because he wasn't a lab coat. But I have to see. what's going on. Because at this point, I'm interested. Because Paya looked like he want to be in some kind of incident, and he's not going to be around for long. And then there's these mysterious women coming around. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to watch it again next week.